I started up doing my master thesis from a Danish university, University of Aarhus, and then I moved on to University of Oxford in England, working on behavioral ecology on elephants, and working with a local NGO here in Kenya called Save the Elephants. And we used a lot of GPS tracking collars and devices for that research, and that's kind of like how I got introduced to the technology. I then started up a company here in Kenya called Savannah Tracking, where we then started designing and manufacturing this equipment ourselves. We were looking to redesign our GPS tracking board. At that point, it was based on GSM, and we were looking around for a new partner, and up came Trusted. I could have had a hit and contact to any company, but the company that actually turned out, from whatever I read online, to be the most interesting turned out to be based in Denmark. So I contacted them, and I don't know, that you have to ask Nikolai and Jørgen about whether they actually believed me when this weird guy called them over Skype and started talking about tracking elephants and lions and so on. But somehow they managed not to hang up, and I must have spurred their interest somehow. It's a company where the heart is very much also in actually having a positive impact of what you're doing, rather than just the bottom line. Of course, a commercial company needs to make money, but we are very much interested in providing useful equipment and also making an impact out there together with our clients. The Americans are very interested in how to adapt the system we have developed together with Trusted, which is targeted African conditions, the way people farm and the way people herd livestock here, how we can adapt that system to North American conditions. So they're taking people in from the farming community, from the conservation side of things, and also from national agencies in terms of wildlife and so on. I almost insisted that Trusted and Jørgen and Nikolai would come along, because it's very important at an early stage to get the input from top-notch engineers to tell you, you know what, if you're going down this line, you are having easy things to do. I mean, it's easy to implement it if you take your idea this way, whereas if you take it the other way, you may have some engineering problems. So sitting actually together with biologists and policymakers, and at the same time having the people who's writing the code and doing the development in the same room is a huge advantage. So that we're looking forward to. Everything is possible, what you say, but it's not possible at the same time. And then they started juggling a little bit with it, and then after a couple of meetings and back and forth, then nevertheless they ended up actually like doing everything at once. so that was quite good. And that's what I like working with Trusted. It's not just me telling them what I would like, and then like head under arm them producing it if they can do it, but they also capture not just the reason why we want to do it, but also potentially other uses and things, like saying, if you have thought about why are we not, if you're doing that anyway, why not add this on, because that will open up for new possibilities that may or may not be needed right now. But that actually means that after one of those early planning meetings, quite often I will end up with a plan for developing something that is even better than I actually initially requested them to do. So it's very good to have that feedback and being able to actually come out with a product. It's not just meeting all my requirements, it's actually meeting more than my requirements because of the feedback coming from Trusted.